All right, so Scorpio, first and foremost, I do want to go ahead and pray for your peace, protection, and prosperity, not only in your current season, but also in your future seasons to come. I did go ahead and do a spread to pick up on some energy to relay a message to you from the divine, and this is what I got. So, for the most part, Scorpio, I see you graduating a cycle in life that you may have been addicted to in the past. I see you finally realizing your full and truest potential, especially when it comes to relationships. And this is not just like romantic relationships, this is also relationships with your friends, with your family, with your finances, right? Scorpio, you've put a lot of energy into people, places, and things. And in the past, you went about it in a way that burnt you out and stressed you out. And you allowed other people to abuse their power over you. You've gone through a lot of healing in order to be able to speak your truth and to really put, matters in perspective in how you view and communicate moving forward into future connections. I do see that there is a little bit of hesitance as you are coming out of this cycle and you're kind of fearing change in how you're going to move forward when you start to build new connections. But I do see you having the sense of celebrating and finding a sense of stability for you and the things that you're hoping to create. I'm going to go ahead and go through these cards really quick for you, Scorpio, so that we can see where I actually got this message from. Also, before we get into that, the divine, well, I mean, that's the first card, so let's just go ahead and get into it. So the first card that popped out was the Four of Cups, right? So you did a lot of work to build yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, right, Scorpio? But the divine is also wanting you to make sure that you are not closing yourself off for other opportunities. You could be in a sense or a state within your current situations where you are feeling a bit bored, right? You're feeling a bit more like you've created this groundedness within yourself and the things that you're able to accomplish. However, there's a certain aspect of creativity or maybe even relationship that you're lacking, and it's causing you to feel a sense of boredom, right? All right, so Scorpio, I'm showing that with this King of Swords popping out, you've really taken the time to work on yourself when it comes to your mental clarity, when it comes to being able to see things at different viewpoints. You've really worked on developing yourself to become an efficient communicator when it comes to being disciplined in your thought processes and also the way that you communicate. Sometimes not communicating is communicating, and I just see that you've developed so much in this certain aspect of your life. We did go ahead and get the lovers cards out in reverse, which kind of essentially gave me that you've had this energy in the past where you've just kind of, had disharmony and temptations in the wrong sense when it came to, romantic interests and when it came to partnerships and when it came to friendships. Like the way you loved in the past was a conflict to you, right? Which is why maybe you've, had certain successes, but you're still reluctant towards moving towards certain things and certain people, right? This conflict that you had with relationships left you burnt out, it left you stressed, it left you putting the weight of relationships and situations all on yourself. And I'm showing that, yeah, you actually, you're learning to move out of those types of scenarios, right? All right, so Scorpio, the next card that popped out was this Four of Pentacles in reverse. So you could have been used to dealing with energies that were greedy, possessive, and attached to your energy, attached to the outcomes of your finances, your successes, your spirituality, whatever. And this popped out right underneath the Four of Cups. So it's like you've had the opportunity to work on yourself and to just really create some emotional stability. The emotional stability that you created is right here, but there's something missing, Scorpio, that you're looking for, and I feel like you're on the verge of finding it. So this could have been the energy that you were used to, right? Something that was more superficial, right? And so you're looking for something that's going to bring you more fulfillment. So we did go ahead and get the World card, which popped out, which let me know that you are completing a cycle. And it seems like this cycle is basically how you deal with people in relationships, right? So you're coming to a realization, you're in a cycle of where you're manifesting people, places, and things that are ultimately going to fulfill you in the goals that you want to accomplish in life, are also going to have a sense of fulfillment as well. The next card that popped out was this Three of Cups. So your mind, body, and soul is getting ready to celebrate, right? You coming out of the transitions that you are leaving behind, right? So you're going to be able to celebrate in the best ways. You could be having like a certain opportunity that pops up for you to work with other people. It's really indicating that there is an end to times that were difficult or rough. Like you are getting a harvest of new energy, a harvest of new success, a harvest of new prosperity, a harvest of new community and situations, right? So the divine is really wanting you to, pay attention to the signs and the red flags that you may be getting from people that are still in that abusive, dominant, control type energy, so that that doesn't put you back in a situation or a cycle that you've already ended, right? So I did go ahead and get this energy as well in reverse. So you're going to have like a lot of things going on for you, Scorpio, that's going to have you in an energy of where you may feel disorganized or overwhelmed by all of the things that are happening. The divine is saying, don't fear this change. Try to embrace it. Try to stay grounded in yourself, because you know what you need to do in order to find that sense of groundedness within your inner world as well as your outer world. Once you continue to move forward in your journey, you're going to find that sense of stability that you've always hoped and wanted, and you're going to be able to be celebrated by the people that you are around, be celebrated or feel extreme joy inside of your home and community of people that you'll come across, right? So let's go ahead and get a few clarifying cards for Scorpio. And Scorpio, while we're waiting on these to come out, go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you are not missing any future content. All right, Divine, give me two clarifying cards for Scorpio. You could be seeing the number 444 as well, because we got the Four Cups, the Four Wands, and also the Four of Pentacles, which is just indicating a sense of stability. Is the message that clear that we don't need a clarifying card, Divine? Yeah, it's like somebody didn't want this good news to come out for you, Scorpio. Like the way my throat started itching and it felt like it wanted to close up. But yeah, you are headed in the right direction, my love. So just stay patient, keep working on being the best version of yourself. All right, give me one more for Scorpio, Divine. Okay. So, Scorpio, we got the first card that popped out was the butterfly card. Okay. And then the second card that finally popped out was Cupid's arrow. So, Scorpio, okay, let's see. Let's start with butterflies. So, it's evolving and growth, next phase, inner healing, child. So, I guess that's like healing your inner child, and then releasing the past, right? So you are evolving and you're growing in your journey. You're ready to move on to the next phase. You've done the work that it takes for you to heal your inner child and your inner self, and you're releasing past things, people, places that do not serve you. The Cupid's arrow is have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. All right. So with this four cups, you could be wanting to, go somewhere, whatever it is that, you feel like you're lacking. There's something that's lacking in your your life right now, and it could be a potential interest of romance, it could be a potential interest of new friendship, it could be a potential interest of you, starting to go out more, do things that you've been wanting to do. Um, it could be love, Scorpio. But yeah, that is what I have for you. I will see you in the next one. Bye.